Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Box Gaming. I wasn't actually planning to make an episode today, but then I started thinking, I was watching some GSL, some StarCraft 2, and I was thinking, what else can I do with the rocket? Because the rocket is cool, it goes up, great, but it needs a bit more bang, it needs a bit more flash, So I got to thinking about ideas, and this is where I need you guys as well. So let's just go down here, bang, there we go. So, rocket plans. So these are the ones that I've thought of so far, but I think you guys could probably come up with some cool ideas as well. So we might as well, oh, don't have torches anymore, whoops. Well, doesn't matter. So the first one is the movement system, so that's just propelling our rocket upwards, which we're doing already. I remade the thing we made last episode, but on the floor. The next one will be the rocket skin, which is just sort of, the look of the rocket. The next idea I had was the flashing lights. So, if you ever seen a rocket being launched or a space shuttle or anything, there has to be flashing lights, So maybe just like lights going from down there all the way up here. And then like 3 rows per wall or something. Something that gives it a bit more flash, that it actually that it's actually moving. And maybe some lights around the place as well. I don't know yet where. So the next thing will be the opening of the doors. So my idea was that we could have the doors closed, and then when we press the button to launch, it'll start opening the doors, and only when the doors have completely opened, then the rocket starts launching. I think that'll be pretty cool as well. So that's another thing we'll do. We'll hook those systems up together. Now the next is the countdown. So I'm thinking that when the doors start opening, we'll have a countdown here. So we'll destroy the real station because we're not going to use that. And right over here, we'll have to remove this block of land as well, the little mountain or hill. Right here is going to be a big screen or a wall with lamps on it that will do a countdown from 10 to 0. And the cool thing is these doors are 11 wide. So they have to open 11 blocks, which is just perfect because I can just say we press the button. The first time the block opens, it'll be 10. And then exactly 10 more till the counter reaches 0. The doors will be opened completely. And the rocket starts lifting off. So the doors will open at the rate of 1 block per second. That's the next idea. So the countdown. So we're going to have to make that as well, and I'm not exactly sure how to do it yet. I know how to do it in normal Minecraft, which I guess I could do here as well, but we might as well use some Tekkit in there. So the next idea I had was note blocks. So maybe, I don't know, maybe make some kind of note block sounds when we launch, like a launch sound. I don't know, I'll have to watch some old space shuttle launches and stuff to see what sort of sounds coming off of the computers and stuff. But anyways, at least when it goes like 10, 9, 8, that will have some sounds after it. That will make it a bit more epic, I think. So the next idea I had was drop gravel as smoke, and then later on I also added sand. So I was thinking when the rocket starts moving up, and I'll put a timer in it, like it'll start maybe after 30 seconds when it reaches, the bottom reaches this height, it'll start dropping gravel and sand alternating. Maybe I don't know, a block a second or something like that, I think that'll be pretty cool. So we'll just have the idea is, I think, to just have a deployer, and the deployer will put a block in front of it, and because it's sand or gravel, it'll fall out the bottom straight away, and I'll sort of make like a smoke trail falling down from the sky. And I think gravel and sand together will look pretty good in that. And the last thing I had was Betsy and Bob in a cockpit. Oh yeah, our little pea and our little sheep are going to have the ride of their lives. Yeah, you. And you. You're gonna fly. So I was thinking to make a little cockpit sort of thingy at the top, of course. And Betsy and Bob can go into space, Because why not? That's my motto in all this. Why not? So those are the ideas I had. I did have some other ideas, like putting a few TNT cannons in the rocket, so that once it reaches a certain altitude, say for example after say 40 seconds. It'll be about this height maybe. It'll shoot a TNT out. And then maybe another one here, another one here. But, well, first of all, that's not really normal for a rocket to do. And second of all, I don't think I can make that without blowing up the whole rocket itself. Although I might be able to do it with reinforced stone or reinforced glass, but it might just be too much hassle, I think. So I think we'll leave that. We're not going to do that. Unless you guys can come up with a good idea of doing that a safe way. Yeah, that was my idea. So there's more room. Like there's 3 more signs here and a few down here and down here. So if you have any cool ideas, let me know as well. So let's get right onto this, shall we? So I remade this exact thing here. This is the same thing we built last time. So once I turn them off, yep. This one will move the right side up, and then this side will move the left side up, and that way it'll go up, 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 up. So now we're gonna make it on the other side, and pretty much it's gonna be. Oh, the other thing I did, by the way, is make the walls, as you can see, they're all stone brick now. For that, I also made another client side Omega. It took me a while, but I had so much red matter that it was so easy to make. Yeah, that just makes it easier, and also made the factory walls a bit higher, so they'll look a bit more finished. Anyway, so cool. Let's get on with it, shall we? What does it really need? I think that's all we need right now. So pretty much we're gonna do the exact same thing. So let's see. These have glass covers. You can see by the extra wood here. So we're gonna put a support frame here, support frame there. They'll both have glass covers. And a support frame here, which will not have any covers because, yeah, because the frame model will be stuck to that. Yeah, that's right. I have to think sometimes as well. So here it's going to be 2 support frames without glass covers because we're going to have another frame model and another battery right next to it. And this will have a glass cover as well. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Now, because we're moving down, it's going to be slightly different, and I'll have to think about it because this is a really, I don't know, I hate doing this. It's very tricky. It's a bit of a mess as well. I'll have to destroy some stuff and then remake it and blah blah blah. So let's think. Let's put these down first. I might have to destroy them again later. Put them there and one there. So that's already pointing down. That's good. That's pointing down as well. That's good. Good. Right. So let's use our brain, shall we? Let's try, anyways. This will be moving this whole left side down one. So, no, wait, that's not gonna work. First of all, this will have to be activated. Because this can't move down yet, because there's going to be about. Actually, I'll place it as well. This left side can't move down because the battery box can't move past the frame motor. So that way, we'll have to. That frame motor will have to be powered first. So this whole right side will move down, and at that stage, this frame motor will be at this level. So we'll need to put a support frame here as well, with a glass cover like that. Yeah, that's about it actually. And then, as we did with the other one, let's see, if this left side moves down, we want the toggle latch to be out of, yeah. So I'll just put a cover there as well. Put a panel there. There you go. And now we're going to have to place a toggle latch, and that's going to be a bit of a problem because it's going to power this straight away and start moving it, which we don't want, so we'll just place it like that. Cool. So I think once we power it, actually we can power it once. Oh, didn't work. Why didn't that work? Did I break it already? That's quite an achievement. That is quite an achievement. Let's see, it has power. There is glass here. No glass. Oh, of course we have to power this first. What a dumbass I am. So, in that case, this should not be there. Let's power the top one first. That we said should be powered first. So, let's do that straight away. This one will have to be powered. So, to do that, we're gonna have to build this out here. And this is the problem now. I need to put a glass cover between the battery box and this support frame. So I'm gonna have to destroy. I think the easiest thing would probably just destroy both. Yeah, I did charge more, so I can't get in there either. What a pain. Ooh. Should probably decharge this. There we go. Pick up the battery boxes, replace that, put a glass cover on that side. Like that. And then we can replace the battery boxes. Oh. And also charge them a bit. Not much, just a little bit. Now, one problem with this design that I can already see now is that it's going to be very hard to supply power to this. Very hard. So I have to think about that. Now, also should not forget to put a glass cover there. Okay. So, now, if I put a panel in place and a toggle... Oh, here's zombies. Nope. Well, I do hear them, but they're not here. So, when I place this toggle latch, it should start moving down this whole right side. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. Crap, I powered that. No, 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 no. Turn on as well. Then I can turn you off. Then I can turn you off. And we're good. Yeah, that's fine. So now we'll need to power this side. So actually make sure always to turn every single toggle latch off, because that makes so much trouble. Radio. So this one has to be powered now. So that goes like that. And we put some glass covers there just in case. I don't think it's needed, but just in case. A panel there. And a toggle latch. And that should start working right away. Let's see if it moves down. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's beautiful. So let's turn everything off. And let's have it move upwards for a bit, shall we? Let's just put a bit more power in there. There you go. Let's turn this one on first, and then that one. So that should start moving up without any trouble. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, perfect. Now, I would always recommend turning the bottom one off first, and then the top one. Or if it's going down, the other way around. So let's do this then. Actually, also, before we do... let's put some covers here so that if it touches the ground, it's not going to pick up the blocks there. Rightio, so let's see. Here we need to turn that on first, the bottom one, and then the top one. And that goes down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's very nice. I like that. That's cool. Cool. That's working. That is a working rocket frame thing. So the way we're gonna have to do this now is that, at least this is what I think. It might not be needed, but that's my initial reaction. Is one side is gonna have to be completely detached from the rocket, like completely detached, and then the other side is connected to the whole rocket, because that way. Yeah, that'll work. So one side is just there to help propel it forward or upwards, and the other side actually moves the rocket. That'll be much better. Because you have to remember that the left side and the right side can never be connected in any way. So if we make, say for example, this left side, we make it completely autonomous, so it covers on every single surface, then that should work properly. Yeah, so that's actually, I can hear stuff falling. I'm a bit scared at the moment. So that is the basic the basic rocket movement. And again, down is just because it's easier for me to manage. You know, if we can manage it going downwards, then if we build the rocket around it, we can just let it lift off and then land it again just to test it, to make sure that it all works properly. Cool. So that's that system all done. Now, as I said, I did make these walls already, stone bricks, and I made the factory wall. Just this side though, not anything behind it. There we go. Phew. Okay, cool. What now? Let's think. We could start making the actual rocket, but I think maybe what we can do better is start thinking about making the countdown. Now, I'm actually not sure how I'm gonna make it yet, but phew! Huh, I just crashed. I don't know why. I pressed on a black wall block, and it crashed, which is a bit weird, but that's okay. We'll manage. So whilst I crashed, I got a comment as well from Gemma. Thank you very much, Gemma. And she was actually suggesting to have a nuke at the top, so when it reaches max height, it'll let out a nuke. And I'll take that idea and I'll double that idea. I'll tell you how we'll do that. We'll just do. God, my Tekkit is getting slower and slower. I think it might be. Well, actually, I don't know what it is because my world is not that big, you know. There's only one. I know I have a lot of machines running, but there's only one person on it, really. So I don't know. So I don't have a bloody sign. So. Radio, come on, give me that sign. Thank you very much. So, nuke shower by Gemma. Thank you very much, Gemma. So, nuke shower. So at the top, when it reaches max height, and the way I'll do it is I'll just time it. So I'll let it run all the way to the top, see how long it'll take, and then I'll set a repeater sequence of that long. So when it reaches max height, it's going to set off a nuke, and then that's going to set up another, I don't know, 8 or 9 nukes that'll sort of fall down from the sky. Although I'm not sure if they'll fall long enough before they explode, but we'll see. So we'll definitely do that as well. That'll be cool because I do want to do something with exploding. You know, I mean it's a rocket. It needs to explode. So we'll do that. Thank you very much, Gemma. And if you have any suggestions as well, let me know so I can add them to the wall. And yeah, we'll get on with it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.